1, 2, 3, 4, get my shoes and out the door. 5, I'm alive. 6, 7, 8, feeling great. 9, gonna shine, life is good. I'm doing fine. 10, gonna do it right and do it again, yeah. I look into the sky with all the beautiful color, but there's more than just for me, so gonna share it with another. I got to show, to give, let out. I want to sing and shout. Take a look and see a beautiful morning that turns into a beautiful evening, and together make a beautiful life. And if you wanna see.
Hey guys, how's it going today? We are home after quite a long day, and because of that, I think today is going to be a one-take Wednesday. What do you think?
I think it's happening.
Think it's happening?
As we speak.
As we speak?
Yeah.
We're now 20 seconds into our one-take Wednesday.
Excellent.
We have been...
You should probably update them on the malls.
I was gonna get to the Molly situation. We just got back from dance rehearsal at the fairgrounds, which our performance is tomorrow night. So this was our last big rehearsal for that, and then we went out to Jessica's parents and had supper there because we didn't really want to cook anything when we got home because it was going to be 7 o'clock by the time we got home, and we didn't really want to eat late.
Late.
And on top of that, we had quite the day because of this little girl over here who's sleeping now, which is good. She's getting a little bit of rest and relaxation. But we woke up this morning. I told you guys last night that she was not feeling well. Her back left leg was... She wouldn't put any pressure on it. She was walking around with 3 legs and just holding that one up in the air. But other than that, she was still pretty much herself. I could move the leg around and it... Shh, phone, I'm talking. I could move the leg around and she wasn't whining. The only time she'd whine is if I put pressure on it from the bottom and pushed up. But other than that, she seemed fine. She went to bed. Everything was okay. We got up this morning and she just was not herself. She still wouldn't put any pressure on that foot. She didn't want to drink any water. She didn't want to walk around. She was just kind of out of it, like just zoned out.
Trying to get the lighting for the sky.
So
yeah, she wasn't herself at all.
So I was concerned, Jessica was concerned. We kind of talked about what we wanted to do. So we called the vet. And they said, yeah, not sure what that could be. Why don't we schedule? You can come in this afternoon. We'll take a look at her. So I brought her into work with me today. And this morning, everybody at work was saying the same thing. Oh, she doesn't seem herself. She's not jumping all over me. What's wrong with Molly? And she basically, from up until 12 o'clock, just laid in her bed that I brought to work with me and didn't do much of anything. 12 o'clock came, I went and got lunch outside and came back in, and she was walking around my office. She said, oh, that's a good sign. Do you want to go out? She went out. She went to the bathroom, came back in. She was kind of walking around. She went in and got some water, which was good because she hadn't had any water all morning, and I don't think she had any last night. And from then on, she was doing better. She still was very cautious about her foot. She didn't want to put that down, but she was acting more herself again. And by the end of the day, she has been cautiously putting weight on that foot, just very lightly. So I think she's getting better. I called the vet and said, well, I don't think I need to come in. She seems like she's getting better now. So we'll keep an eye on it over the next couple of days and make sure she doesn't go back to the way she was. But my biggest concern is, if it was just the limp, she'd get over it. But when she just wasn't Molly this morning, and then that had me concerned. She wouldn't drink water and whatnot.
She wasn't going pee this morning either, and she didn't drink anything last night. So I was thinking, okay, she hasn't had any liquids. She's not peeing. What's the problem here? There's something else going on. And she felt really hot. It was hot in here, but she felt really hot. I mean, Sophie was panting, but she just felt hot all over her head, her tummy, everything. But she's definitely better now. But because Derek had brought her to work and everything, so we went to my parents' house for supper, and even my parents were just like, this is not Molly. Even though she was better, I mean, 10 times better than this morning, she still wasn't herself, and she still isn't herself, but better.
She's much better though.
Much
Yeah,
better.
yeah. No, this is
So-
just her relaxing. This is nothing like this morning. She was just
She
was
I
just
tried-
zoned out.
I tried to get her up out of bed this morning, and she wouldn't come for anything. I'm like, Molly, you need to go outside. Let's go. And I had to pick her up and bring her outside. And even then, she didn't even go pee. So I was like, no, what is going on with my baby?
Yeah.
Anyway, so we had concerns, but she appears to be on the mend at this point. We'll see tomorrow morning how well she gets up.
And of course, the downside to that was poor Sophie, who's hiding out here in the kitchen right now, was home alone all day long, so we felt bad about that, but she seemed pretty happy when we got home. So,
Yeah, she was even happy to see Molly. She went up and licked Molly's face a couple times.
yeah, that was cute.
Yeah, it was really cute.
I think Molly's figured out that we're talking about her, because now she's kind of looking around like, hey, what's going
I'm
on?
talking about you. Cutie pie. Molly May.
But for the most part, that's really the most exciting stuff that's going on with us. I mean,
The more exciting stuff will be tomorrow.
yeah, tomorrow we
Tomorrow
do our
is-
first performance at the fair.
And we'll give you guys a little tour of the fair, maybe.
Yeah. I'm excited. I don't really do fair rides. My biggest thing with the fair that I like is the food. I love me some fair food. And I have my list of things that every year I gotta get when the fair is in town. So, after dance tomorrow, that's what I'm gonna be setting out on, is a course of total food consumption. The fair's fun. I don't know what it is about the fair. I can go to a theme park and do roller coasters and stuff like that all day long. The fair rides make me sick. Just I do not handle the fair. And you can do them no problem. And I don't know
Yeah.
what it is. I just get so nauseous on
Yeah,
fair
don't
rides.
take Derek on a fair ride. Just don't.
And I don't get car sick. I don't get motion sickness on like a boat or anything like that. It's specifically the fair, and I don't know what it is about it. I mean,
It's probably a mental thing, like
That's
that
part
they
of it,
just set
yeah.
up that ride and
well, yeah, I'm not even concerned about the ride though. It's just I get physically ill after doing 2 rides. I mean, the teacups at Disney are a little bit, but even that isn't as bad as
just like the tilt-a-whirl.
Tilt-a-whirl. It's just
I think my dad calls it the tilt-a-hurl.
tilt and twirl. That's what I always called it.
Yeah. I like the rides.
Jessica likes the rides,
like
and
all
sometimes
rides.
she'll get me to do a couple of rides with her, but
But now that I'm not working at the fair, I don't have a pass, so it's
I know.
kinda-
our motivation to go to the fair has gone down drastically when we don't have free passes and parking.
Yeah. But on dance days we will, so
We will.
we'll go and we'll eat, and one of those days I'm sure I'll do some rides.
And we may go Saturday.
Oh yeah, basket bingo. I don't know if you guys have Longaberger where you are, but Longaberger's a thing.
I think Longaberger's a national thing.
Yeah.
But they do a big bingo thing where baskets are the prizes. I won big one year. And I didn't even get a basket. I was so confused. I won like the blackout, the final round, grand prize of the day, and I go up to get my prize and it wasn't a basket. And I thought this was basket bingo. It was
We got-
woven flowers with a vase or something
We got
like that.
3 woven flowers made out of wood. We got a American flag made out of wood, and we got a pottery piece. They're just like,
I mean, it was cool that I won, but I felt very deceived that I didn't get a basket at Basket Bingo. I don't know. I guess I'd just been misled. I didn't understand the situation entirely.
you couldn't even believe that you won.
I was still very excited.
So hopefully, cross the fingers, maybe we'll get something this year.
If we do, we'll record it and be like, "Yeah!" And it better be a basket.
Yeah.
Better be a basket this time. Bring your sister. She always wins.
Yeah, my sister always wins at bingo. She's a good luck charm. Just like your sister, you
Yeah.
bring her fishing, you always catch a fish, or at least she will. My sister is pretty much the bingo queen.
Yeah.
And my mom is pretty much the Yahtzee queen. So
Yeah.
we've got different.
You got luck in your family. I would say.
I don't know what my look is. My look is you and my baby girls. And hopefully my future children, I don't know.
But we're running out of time for our little one take. We wanted to still pop in and say hi, even though we didn't really have a whole lot to record tonight. Thanks for watching today, guys. We hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll be back with you tomorrow.
Beautiful morning that turns into a beautiful evening, and together make a beautiful life. And if you wanna see, then come along with me, that's right. And if you want a good tomorrow, it's pretty simple, got a final life to follow. And if you do, you have a future real bright. And it's a combination of consistency. Come on and say, oh.